What's going on, everybody? I am that driving guy, and my office gets me where I'm going. If this is your first time, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell, and hit all. That way you're notified every time I drop a video. And don't forget to hit up the description box for some essentials that can help you along the way as you're out there dashing. So I'm doing this video because I came across an article in Market Watch that I was reading about Doordash, and it was talking about basically about our classification. Right now we're independent contractors, and there is a fight for us to be classified as employees. The reason is that there are some dashers who are fighting to get employee benefits. So things like workers' compensation, minimum wage, all the things that would make this a job, basically. So there's a fight to change our classification to employees, so we could possibly be losing the privileges that we have as independent contractors. For me, I'm not feeling this at all. The fact that I'm my own boss and I'm able to run this the way I want to because it's my business is one of the biggest lures for me. So to be an employee after all this time, don't get me wrong, a lot of those benefits would be cool, but at the same time, if they make that happen, then they're going to have to implement other things. You know, other things that would make this qualify as a job, and those are things that I'm sure a lot of you wouldn't want because you enjoy the freedom that you have now. If we were classified as employees, we may have a set schedule, a set pay, and things of that nature. So it can definitely work to our disadvantage. Now, DoorDash was able to kind of finesse this a couple of years ago when they came out with the Prop 22. That was a fight to classify us as employees as well, but they came out with Prop 22 and they were able to finesse it so that we were able to keep our classification. But the fight still continues. A lot of people are wanting these benefits and feel that it's our right. And in a lot of countries, for instance, in Europe, they're considering, or actually they already have considered gig workers' business model to be unlawful. So what could possibly happen is DoorDash may be forced to change their business model. And if that happens, then there's a possibility that they will have to get rid of gig workers and hire on full-time employees or part-time employees. Now, like I said, this is not anything that's definite, but this is some talk. These are some things that are going on with DoorDash and the company, which can affect us as dashers. So, like I said, just look out for stuff like that. How do you feel about it? Do you think that it would be better for us to be classified as employees and be able to get the benefits that employees get? Or would you prefer to stay as an independent contractor? Me, I would prefer to stay as an independent contractor because it gives me a peace of mind. It gives me a lot of freedom to do other things. But maybe for different markets and other people's situations, it might be different. Worst case scenario, if DoorDash does happen to change their business format and hire on employees, that will be one of the worst cases. They're already doing it in New York with the grocery orders. Another thing that could happen is they're just going to start pulling out of a lot of these markets that are enforcing those type of laws. So there's a lot of different things that can change. I'm really hoping that our situation can stay the same, and we don't lose those privileges that we have as independent contractors. If you see there are privileges, or if you don't, like I said. But yeah, so just drop in the comments. Let me know what you all think. As always, I appreciate y'all. And until next time, I'ma holler.